If you invested in YieldMax ETFs and you're expecting distributions this Friday, there's a bad news that you're now going to receive distribution this week. And there's a reason why this happens. I'm going to share with you what's the reason behind it. First, let's get briefed on YieldMax and Roundhill distributions. To recap, YieldMax has 9 weekly paying ETFs: Chappy, GPTY, LIFG, qdte, RDTY, SDTY, OT, ymax. These pay weekly distributions and they have 4 groups: Group A, B, C, and D. And each group pays every 4 weeks and they rotate. So every week you're going to receive distributions from these 9 ETFs plus one of the group, either Group A, B, or C. If you want to know more about this distribution schedule and everything like that, you can go on YieldMax website. You will see all the schedule. And also I made a couple of videos about this. And for Roundhill Investment, they have a bunch of ETFs and they pretty much pay every single day of the week, except I think on Thursday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you invest strategically with Roundhill, you'll be able to receive distribution pretty much every single day of the week. If you want to know more how you can strategize that, I made a video about that. I'm going to leave a link of that video in the description below. Just make sure you check that video. But first, let's start with YieldMax ETFs and see how much they paid. Chappy will pay 41 cents or 40% yield. GPTY 32 cents or 36%. LIFG 47 cents or 63%. qdte 23 cents or 29%. RDTY 33 cents or 38%. SDTY 22 cents or 27%. Or OT 9 cents or 74%. YMAG is going to pay 17 cents or 58%. YMax 14 cents or 55%. This is lower than what they paid last week. That's all for weekly distributing ETFs. Now let's check monthly distributing ETFs. We start with Bubble. Is going to pay 43 cents or 36%. Dips 29 cents or 45%. Fepi is going to pay 54 cents or 41%. GDXY 84 cents or 69%. JPMO 28 cents or 22%. Maro is going to pay $1.21 or 72%. MRNY 19 cents or 102%. This has the highest yield in this group. The reason why the distribution yield is very high is because MRNY, as you all know, is very low in price. It's around $3 right now. And is one of the only YieldMax ETFs that is below $5. It's been beaten really, really bad. NVDY, this used to be one of the popular ETF before MSTY took over. It's going to pay 67 cents or 53% yield. PLTY, Palantir, one of the best YieldMax ETFs, is going to pay $3.26 or 63% yield. One of investor in a comment say Palantir paid $7 last month and today they're paying $3.26. Very disappointing. My response was that these ETFs, they always don't pay consistent distribution. So they might pay $7 this week and next time they pay $5 and next time they pay $3, $2. All in all, Palantir is one of the best YieldMax ETFs in terms of performance and distribution. You're getting $3. I mean, that's a lot and that's at 63%. But not only you're getting this yield, the stock itself has outperformed very, very well. Let me show you the chart here. Check PLTY, Palantir YieldMax Option Income Strategy, PLTY, price 68.79. 52-week range, $46 to $95. So if you bought at 95 when it was the highest, I mean, you've lost some money. But if you bought at the lowest when it was at 46, you've made a lot of money. Volume over 1 million. On average, though, is about $500,000. Remember, inception of this stock was only like a $50. If you invested from inception when it came out at $50, right now you're way up at 68. But on top of that, you have received huge distribution along the way. ROC, this is return of capital. Very interesting topic. Most people are very concerned on ROC. But again, this return of capital can be interpreted in different ways. Managers can do this to save you on taxes. So in order for you to know exactly how much of distribution you're getting, let's say, for example, this 40 cents came from return of capital or came from investment gains, you have to look at your investment statement, and that will tell you exactly how much you have received for tax purposes. If you're investing in tax sheltered account, you don't have to worry about this. As you can see here, most of this distribution they paid, according to the estimate, came from return of capital. All of them were almost 100%. The lowest here were JP Morgan at 87.32%. Of that, 28 cents came from return of capital. The rest all were about 96 to 100%. As usual, YieldMax ETFs announce their distribution on Wednesday, and record dates and ex-date on record date usually happens on Thursday. That means you have to buy these ETFs on Wednesday, and you will be on record for Thursday, and on Friday they pay. This time is different because they announced today on Wednesday, and ex-date is going to be on the 20th, which is Friday, meaning you're not going to receive your distribution on Friday as usual. You're going to receive your distribution on Monday, the 23rd. So what happens on Thursday? There's a skip on that day. And this is because of this date here. Thursday, June 19th. This is Juneteenth. This is a federal holiday in the US. This means major US stock exchanges all will be closed. And also all federal offices will be closed tomorrow. And that's the reason why there's a change from paying distribution on Friday. They're going to pay on Monday. However, you have to be on record on Friday for you to receive distributions, meaning there's no change. You have to have on these ETFs today, Wednesday, because tomorrow market will be closed. So even if you buy tomorrow, your order won't be executed. That means you'll miss a deadline for X and record date. If you don't want to miss any of these updates, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you like this, smash the like button. And don't forget to share with someone you think this video might help. And I have really exciting news is that I'm starting doing the distribution estimate for YieldMax ETFs for all 4 groups and weekly distributing ETFs. So please don't miss these videos. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to release those videos a few days, couple days before the actual announcement from YieldMax, and that will be very interesting. The other distribution announcement came from Roundhill. As I've mentioned before, Roundhill Investment has a bunch of ETFs and they pay pretty much every day. I'm going to leave a link on how you can generate a distribution from Roundhill every day. This week is going to be for a few ETFs, and these are 0 day to expiry cover call ETF, XDTE, QDTE, RDTE, and YBTC. X date for Roundhill is on Wednesday 18, which is today, and pay date is on Friday the 20th. So they have different approach as compared to YieldMax, because YieldMax is keeping their distribution for this week. Now, what they're going to pay for XDTE is 22 cents, QDTE 20 cents, RDTE 24 cents, and YBTC, this is a Bitcoin ETF, 20 cents. This is pretty much what they paid last week. So guys, I just want to make this video to keep you an update on YieldMax and Roundhill distribution for this week. Again, if you don't want to miss this type of video, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. And don't forget to share with someone who you think this video may help. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.